And if things go the way that I predict them to happen, we're going to be watching Khamzat Chimaev versus Nate Diaz on the back of Tony Ferguson getting KO'd. Like, what am I meant to feel? I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be so sad that Tony Ferguson just got finished, and now I'm going to watch Nate Diaz get finished by Khamzat Chimaev. What? This whole card is terrible for me. Like some of my favorite fighters to watch, some of the fighters that I respect, some of the fighters that I want to see win, and they just don't, man. Like Nate Diaz, like I will admit, I will be open and honest. Nate Diaz kind of annoys me, like a lot. He contradicts himself so much in his interviews. He talks to Ariel Helwani, he says this and he says that, and then he's going on and talking bad about the UFC, and then he's like, oh, I wouldn't even mind re-signing for the UFC. This and that. Like Nate Diaz, I just don't understand him sometimes, but I think that's probably why people like him. He just makes no sense. But I'm picking Khamzat Chimaev by finish, and I'm not gonna go by like KO finish. And I'm not really gonna go by like TKO finish either. I think it's gonna be similar to the Masvidal situation in a bad way. I think what's gonna happen is Chimaev is gonna take Diaz down instantly because Rory McDonald was able to take him down 7 times, and he's gonna land ground and pound. He's gonna use his punches. He's gonna use his elbows. And Nate Diaz has so much scar tissue on his face. This guy's just gonna start bleeding everywhere. He was bleeding everywhere when he fought Leon Edwards. He was bleeding everywhere even when he fought my brain isn't working. Jorge Masvidal. He was bleeding everywhere when he fought Conor McGregor. Yeah, he was. He was bleeding everywhere when he fought Conor McGregor. This guy's got so much scar tissue on his face. It doesn't take too much for him to open up, and you can even see the moment when Leon Edwards opens up Nate Diaz with a cut, and it's just an old cut. It's a previous cut. I think Khamzat Chimaev takes him down, lands some elbows, cuts Nate Diaz open, and Diaz just starts bleeding everywhere, like he does in all of his fights. And I think that he's going to win by TKO. In that regard, maybe like the doctor stops it between the second and third round, even like that soon. Honestly, yeah. Khamzat Chimaev, he can win in so many ways. He really can. He could potentially knock out Nate Diaz on the feet. He could take down Nate Diaz, ground and pound him out, maybe get a submission, which would be impressive, but it could happen. How can Nate Diaz win? He has to survive the first 2 rounds. He just has to. Maybe even the first 3 rounds, because Khamzat Chimaev was gassed out in the second round against Burns. He was, and then he was able to come back, and he did show a bit of heart. He did show not the greatest cardio, but he showed the ability to keep going through adversity, and that's what we like to see. But I just don't think that Nate Diaz is going to give him a lot of adversity. He took 4 rounds to give Leon Edwards any kind of adversity. You know what I mean? Like, and the thing is, here's the thing. Nate Diaz, the difference between Leon Edwards and Nate Diaz is if Nate Diaz like turns his back to Khamzat Chimaev, Khamzat Chimaev's not going to be like Leon Edwards and just kind of stand there and laugh at him and point at him and just kind of let it happen. Be like, oh, this is what Nate Diaz does. If you turn your back to Khamzat Chimaev, the first thing this guy's going to do is he's just going to run. He's going to look for a takedown straight away, and he's going to get it because Nate Diaz is not defending himself. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's just not a fight that makes the most sense. I mean, the UFC doesn't want Nate Diaz around. It's a win-win for the UFC. If Khamzat Chimaev beats Nate Diaz, he becomes an even bigger name. If Nate Diaz beats Khamzat Chimaev, the UFC can just offer Nate Diaz a lot of money because he has said that he wouldn't even mind re-signing him, and give Nate Diaz a rematch against Leon Edwards for the belt, or even just get Nate Diaz to wait out for Edwards versus Usman 2 and 3, and then fight the winner of that. Like, it's just such a win-win for the UFC, and it's just like Nate Diaz, man. It's like, what are you doing, man? Like Nate Diaz might even be the underdog against Michelle Pereira, who's like ranked number 12 right now in the UFC. It's like, well, what, like how does Nate Diaz get these fights? Oh, it's such a weird one. It's such a weird one. And what's so annoying about this, man, is like I'm gonna be out of town. I'm gonna be like at a festival somewhere on Saturday night, and then on Sunday I'm gonna be like in that town, like at my friend's house, and I'm gonna have to watch this fight surrounded by people that genuinely believe Nate Diaz is gonna win, and it's gonna be a tough one, man. The whole card's gonna be tough for me because I hate watching UFC with people. I have to watch it by myself. I do, and I've got to watch it with a bunch of people that aren't like as invested in the sport as I'm so invested in the sport, guy. I love MMA. I love UFC. I just can't really watch it by myself because I take it so seriously. Like, I'm sitting there at my laptop, glued to the screen when the fights are on. Like, yeah, man, I don't know. I think I've just rambled for a bit. I always do in my outros. But thank you guys so much. If you made it this far, leave me know in the comments. If you made it this far in the video, let me know, because it's kind of funny. Like, I don't really think that people make it this far in my videos because my outros are terrible. I'm really bad at doing outros. I always ramble for too long. I'm doing it right now. So let's just end the video. Tomorrow, though, we've got Dana White's Contender Series Week 7. I'm so excited for that card. If you haven't seen my videos on that, I've already done a bunch. I did a collaboration with Artem MMA on the channel for Dana White's Contender Series Week 7. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. But, yeah, this is my card. Let me know what you think of my picks. Are they great? Are they terrible? I mean, I don't think there's anyone else on YouTube with the same picks as me that I've seen anyway. And I do watch a lot of YouTube videos on predictions. I think I've got different picks to everyone. Not in every fight, obviously, but I don't think anyone else has the same card of picks than me. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's just move on. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it if you made this far in the video.